Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to look at some really simple but effective ways you can boost your memory.
And learn new words, too, right? Without it feeling like a huge chore.
Exactly. Think of it like getting a practical toolkit for, remembering everyday stuff.
Absolutely. A good memory is useful everywhere. School, work, just daily life.
Yeah, remembering where you left your keys.
Yeah, that too. But seriously, it's not some magic gift. It's about using the right strategies.
And that's what we'll dive into today, strategies you can actually use easily.
Okay, let's get started.
Right. So one of the first ideas is chunking. Sounds a bit technical, maybe.
It does, but it's super simple. It just means breaking big things into smaller bits. Makes them easier to handle.
Okay, like how?
Well, think about a long phone number, say 987-654-3210. That's a lot to remember at once.
Yeah, definitely.
But you break it down like 987-654-3200. See, 3 smaller chunks.
Okay. That is much easier. Why does that work, though?
It's about our short-term memory capacity. It can only hold so much, maybe like 7 things.
Yeah.
Miller's Law, sometimes called that.
Right.
Chunking kind of gets around that limit by grouping things.
Makes sense, like organizing a messy desk into piles. Okay, what's next? Visualization, using pictures in your head.
Exactly. Our brains love visuals. So when you learn a new word, try painting a picture of it in your mind.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Take the word elaborate. Instead of just the definition, imagine, a really detailed, colorful painting. Really vivid. The more unique or striking the image, the better it sticks. It's like dual coding theory. Visual and verbal working together.
So make your own little mental movies for words. I like that.
Yeah, give it a try.
Okay, moving on. Mnemonics. These are memory aids, right? Like little tricks?
Yep, that's it. Fun memory aids, usually. They help you recall stuff through association.
Like the Planet One?
The classic. My really educated mother just served us noodles. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
The first letter trick.
Exactly. And you can make up your own. Silly ones often work best. Whatever helps you remember.
Cool. So break it down, picture it, make rhymes. What else is in the toolkit? Spaced repetition.
Yes, spaced repetition. This is all about when you review things.
Not cramming it all in at once.
Right, the opposite of cramming. You review information, but with bigger and bigger gaps between reviews.
Okay. Why does that work better?
It really strengthens the memory over the long term. Like building muscle short, regular workouts are better than one marathon session.
And there are apps for this, right? Like Anki?
Yeah, Anki, Quizlet.
Yeah.
Loads of them. They handle the scheduling for you. Super useful for, say, language learning.
Practical. Okay, this next one's interesting. Teaching. Helping yourself by explaining to someone else.
It's incredibly powerful, actually. Active learning, when you teach something, you have to pull that info out.
Retrieve it.
Exactly. Retrieve it and then explain it clearly. It really tests if you get it.
And it sort of cements it in your own mind.
Totally. Even just explaining it out loud to yourself works. You spot the gaps in your understanding.
Interesting. Okay, what about association? Linking new things to old things.
Yeah, think of your brain like a big web of knowledge.
Okay.
When you learn something new, hook it onto something already in that web. Makes it easier to find later.
Like?
Okay, say you learn the word magnanimous means generous, kind.
Right.
You could link it to someone you know who is really kind and generous.
Oh.
That personal connection, maybe even the feeling, anchors the word.
Creating mental hooks. I like that analogy. Now, the memory palace sounds very Sherlock Holmes.
It does, doesn't it? But it's a real technique, maybe a bit more advanced, but the idea is simple.
Go on.
You use a place you know really well in your mind, like your home.
Uh-huh.
Then you mentally place the things you want to remember words, items on a list in different spots in that place.
So like one word on the doorstep, one in the hall, one on the sofa.
Exactly. To recall them, you just take a mental walk through your palace. The location triggers the memory. It uses your spatial awareness.
That's clever. Very visual, too. Okay, next up, active recall. We touched on this with teaching, but it's about testing yourself, right?
Precisely. Actively trying to remember something without looking at your notes or the answer.
Just relying on your brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Close the book, cover the flashcard, and try to retrieve the information. It's the effort that counts.
Even if you can't remember it perfectly.
Especially then. That struggle, that effort to recall, actually strengthens the memory pathway.
What?
Way better than just rereading passively.
So don't be afraid of forgetting, but trying helps. Got it. What about storytelling?
Oh, humans love stories. Our brains are wired for them.
So how does that help memory?
Well, if you have a list of random words, weaving them into a little story makes them stick together, gives them context.
Example.
Okay, words. Happy, mountain, elephant.
Right.
You can make a sentence. One happy elephant danced on top of a mountain. It's a weird, vivid image.
Huh. Yeah, I can picture that. Much easier than just the list.
Exactly. The narrative helps.
Makes memorizing a bit more fun, too. Okay, flashcards. Old school, but still effective.
Definitely. They're simple, portable, and perfect for that active recall we just talked about.
Word on one side, definition on the other.
Yep. Quick self-quizzing, you get immediate feedback, flip it over, see if you were right.
And you can do it anywhere, pretty much.
Just a few minutes a day can make a real difference. Don't underestimate the simple tools.
Good point. Okay, nearly there. Emotional connection. How do feelings fit in?
Emotions act like a highlighter for memory. Things we feel strongly about, we tend to remember better.
True, like really happy days or sad ones.
Right. So try to link information to an emotion. If you're learning the word peace, connect it to feeling calm.
Yeah.
Maybe picture a calm beach or think about how you feel on a quiet night. That feeling helps anchor the word.
Attach an emotion. Makes sense. And finally, consistency. Just keeping at it.
Absolutely key. Memory improvement isn't a one-off fix. It's like fitness, you need regular practice.
Little and often.
Exactly. Aim for maybe 10, 15 minutes a day, reviewing, using these techniques. That regular effort builds strong, lasting memory over time. Much better than occasional cramming.
So it's really about building habits around these techniques.
That's the core message, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about innate talent. It's about using these strategies consistently.
Well, this has been super useful. Feels like we've got a whole bunch of practical tools now.
Hopefully. Things people can start using straight away.
Definitely. So if you're listening, maybe just pick one or two of these. Try weaving them into your routine.
Yeah. See what works for you. Chunking, visualization, maybe flashcards.
You might genuinely surprise yourself with how much sharper your recall can get.
Absolutely. The potential is there for everyone. Just needs a bit of consistent effort and the right approach. Imagine what you could learn, what you could hold on to with a stronger